Yep, definitely not feeling it today. Feeling a little bit low on energy, plus this knee is just, the strength isn't there. So what I'm gonna do is, instead of just wasting my energy trying to jump when it's not there, go get some lifting in, have a lifting day sort of before my session, just so I can feel a little bit more stronger, and then come back on Wednesday. So today's Monday, might come back on Wednesday, but since I'm already here, I might just get in some cardio. Like I said, trying to get leaner, so you know, I'll try to switch up my cardio. Sometimes I'll do cycling, sometimes I'll do boxing. Today I guess I'll just shoot some threes, so to make it fun, let's try and get 7 threes in a row. I think that's a pretty achievable goal, so let's try to get that. Finally. So I thought I would show you some knee rehab you can do at home to help treat some jumper's knee, or you know, if you're just having some knee pain. I'll show you some exercises that I do pretty much on a daily basis at home. So the first one is pretty much just sit on a chair, get something that has weight and add it to your ankle. Now I actually use a wrist weight. It does the job. You guys can use, you know, ankle weight or something like that, and pretty much put it on your ankle. Now that I got some weight to my ankle, I'm pretty much just going to do a single leg extension and just try hold it for a few seconds, go back down nice and controlled, do that for about 12 to 15 reps, and that really exposes the knee to a little bit of stress that it needs just to get stronger. So it pretty much looks like this. So on the way up, hold for a couple seconds, nice and controlled on the way down. Hold for a couple seconds, controlled on the way down. Do this for about 12 to 15 reps. I just try hold it just so I can get used to, you know, being in that position, and then I can also see, you know, is it strong enough for me to hold that in that position, or is it, you know, going to be hard. For this knee it's a lot harder compared to this one, but that's what you pretty much do. Just hold that, go nice and controlled. Don't just let go, but very controllably just go down, and then do the same thing on the other leg. Now for that, I pretty much do 3 sets on each leg. Now if you can't do it with the weight yet and your knee's a little bit too sore, just doesn't have that strength yet, what I would do is just do it with your body weight and then slowly work up, maybe add half a kilo, then 1 kilo, and then maybe, you know, stay around 1.5 to 2 kilos. Now the next exercise I like to do is pretty much a variation of squats, and then just sort of increase the amount of pressure I'm putting on my joint. So the first thing is I'll do a fairly close stance, get a chair like this, which is at about parallel, slowly go down and then come back up. Slowly go down, come back up. Now I'll do about 12 reps of that. That'll just sort of get my joints a little bit warm. From there, what I'll do is I'll do a single leg eccentric and then back up with 2 legs for the concentric. So I'll go slowly and controlled as possible, down with 1 leg and then back up with 2. Same thing on the other end. And I'll pretty much do that. I'll do 8 each leg. I'll do 1 set. For the final variation, what I'll do is down with 1, up with 1. So just a single leg squat on a chair, making sure I'm not losing tension. So I'm not just sitting on it. I'm trying to control and go slowly down the whole way, and then I just come back up. So it looks a little bit like this. So controlled 1, and then same. Go down with 1 controlled, back up. And then I'll pretty much do the same thing here. You can alternate throughout the set, so instead of doing 8 and then 8, you can do 1, and then you can do 1, and then I'll do 8 total. So 1, 1, 2, 2, etc. So that's pretty much what I do. Once that becomes a little bit easier, what you can do is slowly and gradually reduce the height on what you're sitting on. So you can get a very low box that puts you below parallel, and then eventually you can even go try a arse to grass pistol leg squat. So those are pretty much some of the variations I do that they really help. 1, strengthening my knee, and 2, just, you know, being a lot more comfortable with doing movements like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed, hope it helped. See you next clip. Okay, so for the end of vlog talk, I actually wanted to talk about something which I kind of discovered throughout my 10 jumps today, and that's my off-vert. So this is just going to be based on how to increase it. Now, I mentioned, I think really long time ago, that the best way to increase your off-vert is by increasing your force output, just because you can't rely on speed. There's no momentum during an off-vert. It's just straight up relying on force. So, you know, increasing your squat and increasing your deadlift are the best ways to increase your off-vert, and that's 100% true. But I actually realized another way, which is kind of obvious, but I didn't even really think about it, is just trying to get as lean as possible. And I've been, you know, getting leaner, slowly losing weight, hit a new low weigh-in today, and I could really see that, see a reflection of that in my off-vert. I got pretty much the closest I've ever gotten, and you know, that's all due to me just slowly reducing my body fat percentage and just getting as lean as possible. So if you feel like maybe your force output is good, you know, your strength is one of your strengths. If you feel like your strength is one of your strong factors, then that's fine. Maybe take a look at what your body weight percentage is. Maybe you can reduce that a little bit, and that will really help with your off-vert. You know, even losing just 1 to 2 pounds can really help. That can be the difference between just missing it and solidly getting it. So that's one thing I wanted to share. It's really helped me already. I think if I continue to just keep getting leaner and leaner over time, then I should be able to get it within the next few weeks, hopefully, maybe even a couple weeks. So that's going to be a major goal of mine. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, turn your notification bells on, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.